Okay, I think we're live on both YouTube and Instagram right now. I see my little notification pop up on Instagram. So, as we're here, guys, if you are jumping on Instagram Live, go over to our YouTube. And let me know if you can hear me here on YouTube, because I have my mic sitting over here and I'm pretty sure that this is the mic that's picking me up. So I may need to get closer to it. Let me see. You made it. Go to YouTube. All right. Is it okay if I put the mic down? Do I need to hold it? Those of you guys that are here on YouTube, can I put the mic down? I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. What's up? This is cool. I've never gone live on YouTube before, so that's a fancy mic. Yes, it is. That's what I use for my voiceovers and stuff. So mic down is fine. Okay, thank you. Cool. Awesome. All right, we're going to give it a couple minutes here for you guys to get on. What's up, you guys? What's up? All right, this is a groundbreaking thing because we're on live. I was going to try and make this come in a little closer, but I guess we're good. Yes, we on YouTube. Yes. Man, there's tons of comments coming in. I love it. Let me know you're here on YouTube. This is awesome. I'm looking back and forth. So I've got my phone right here and then YouTube right here. So I'm just going back and forth on everyone. What's up? What's up? Welcome. Awesome. I'm glad that I don't have to hold my mic. That's what I was concerned with. So cool. So those of you that are logging on here on Instagram, we are transitioning our lives over to YouTube. So if you haven't gotten on YouTube yet, go do that. We are live on YouTube right now too. Okay. Closed out IG and I'm here. Awesome. I love it. Awesome. Now, again, this is my first time going live on YouTube. So as we move along, just let me know if everything's cool. You know, if we lose signal or anything like that, let me know as well. Gonna let it go to the 3-minute mark and then we'll get started for tonight on YouTube as well. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah. If you can go on both, go on both. That's cool too. Okay. So we've been on live for about 3 minutes now. So as always, you guys, if you're new here, if you'd like to come work with me, suitsandposing.com is where you have to go. We do hair, makeup, suits, and posing, all the fun stuff when it comes to competing. And tonight we are starting our athlete search announcements. Now, video clarity goes in and out a bit. Okay. From here, from what I can see over here, everything seems to be okay, but it may just be your signal where you are or something like that too. We'll see once it re-uploads. Maybe it's a little bit better once it uploads. I'm not sure. So, but cool. Awesome. As long as you can hear me, that's what's most important. Y'all see my face every day, so it doesn't matter. You know what I look like. It's all good. So for those of you, I'm going to say this just a few times as we go through this. For those of you that are logging on Instagram, we are live on YouTube as well. So jump on YouTube if you haven't already. Yes, couldn't figure out the chat via my phone, but grab my laptop. Cool. Awesome. Yay. Love it. Awesome. All right, cool. So tonight we are going to start with our athlete search announcements. Now, I say we're going to start with our athlete search announcements because this is only one night of several. Okay. For those of you that have been through this with me before, you know that I like to drag it out. I like to make it painful. So, thank you for the eyelash comment. Appreciate that. Yes, my girl Liz hooks me up with this. So those of you that came to Cutie's Conquering Stage, that's who does my lashes. So tonight I am going to announce some of our newly sponsored athletes, some of our renewals, and some people that are brand new to our Cutie community, period. Brand new. Okay. So I want every night I kind of have a theme behind what I want to do and behind how I want to tell you who's winning and all this kind of stuff. And I will also tell you this. This contest is not over. If you guys have joined me before, you know that I make decisions all the way up until the very last night of announcements. So continue to try, continue to post, continue to do all of that. And we do give away suits for the people that share stuff the most. So you are still in the running for that, even if you don't win a sponsorship, which is basically like a sponsorship if you win a suit. So just saying. So keep at it, keep doing what you're doing. You all are doing an amazing job already, and you make my job very, very difficult. We got a lot of applications in this year, more so than any year before. And it's, I always tell people this is like the time that is bittersweet for me, because I want to sponsor as many people as I can, but at the same time, I have to be able to make money, or I have no business to sponsor people with. So I have to make decisions, and sometimes they're difficult decisions, but I try to go with my gut more than anything else. So you'll see that as we go along and as we start joining people on and things like that. So just looking through these comments, making sure I'm not missing anything important. Giving us heart palpitations. Yes, absolutely. So I do my very best to pick people that I think can benefit from this sponsorship. A lot of times I'll bring on new people that maybe have never competed before, but I just know that if I can give them a little bit of help and a little bit of education, that will help them smoothly get on stage. That's something that I look at as well. So like I said before, just because you're brand new and never competed before, that doesn't mean you can't win a sponsorship here. So there's just a lot of things that I take into consideration. And as I mentioned to you guys before as well, it doesn't ever come down to your social media following, to be perfectly honest with you. That is the last thing that I look at. And I don't even really take it into consideration, because I consider the cutie community to be a community of like-minded women. So the first thing that I look for is somebody I feel like is of the same mindset as the other ladies that we have on board with our team. And what that means is it's somebody that creates a community environment, someplace that other newer competitors, when they come in, they're going to feel like they're welcome, and they're going to feel like they're a part of that. They're going to feel like it's easy to be vulnerable, because that's the hardest thing about this sport, is you do have to become very vulnerable. And we want to create an environment where that's being nurtured. So that's what I look at more than anything else when I review applications and videos and pictures and submissions and things like that. It's not always about who is going to do the best on stage. It's about who is going to be the best advocate for our brand, which is completely different, right, than actually winning trophies. Winning trophies is nice. Don't get me wrong. We all want to win. That's what we're here for. We want to win. You know what I mean? But there's a lot more that goes into how you win that matters, right? So I'm going to scroll through and just make sure that I don't miss any important comments. Yes, excited. Yes. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Lots of people on both Instagram and Facebook. Listen to me, dating myself, and YouTube. Lots of people on both. You really put more effort into choosing your athletes than anyone else, which is so cool. Thank you. I do try, and I do try to make the best decisions that I can. And that brings me to my next point. There has been times where throughout the year, I felt like maybe I didn't pick somebody that I should have, and I have brought them on. That has happened. So if this is something that you are passionate about and something you really want to be a part of, don't give up, because it can very well be that you might be one of those people. You might be one of those people that I kind of have on my maybe list, and maybe we just don't make it quite over that hump. And then we can revisit it later in the year, or even next year. That's always a possibility too. And then, as you guys know, we also have our Pro Performer Promise. So if you do work with me, you win your pro card with me, then you earn a sponsorship for the remainder of your career as an athlete. So that is also open to every amateur athlete that wears my suit on stage when they go to win their pro card. Okay. I was a cusp person. Yep. Jessica's a perfect example. So Jessica was on the cusp for like 3 years or something, and she finally got over that hump last year. So don't give up. That's my point. Don't give up. Keep trying, keep working, keep pushing. Okay. I'm both. On both. Awesome. Love it. I love it. So first thing I want to do before we get started with newer people and things like that is I do want to give shout outs to the ladies that won their sponsorships with me at Cuties Conquering the Stage this year. So for those of you that don't know, every year at Cuties Conquering the Stage, we do a stage show. And at that stage show, we give out awards. There's all sorts of different categories and things like that we give out awards for. But at the end of the night, we do give out overalls. And those go out to the people that we felt like with the judging scores did the best job on stage. Now, you know that at Cuties Conquering the Stage, we don't judge based on physiques. We judge based on presentation and things like that, and just that it factor. So this year we actually had 6 women win overall awards. 3 of those being already sponsored athletes with me. Now, I just mentioned the whole Pro Performer Promise. All 3 of those ladies that won overalls at Cuties Conquering the Stage were Pro Performer Promise winners within the last year, or, technically Shanika's last year, kind of, sort of. She's kind of the year before, kind of. She was right at the end of last year. So Shanika was one of them. Yulia Baba was another one of them. And then Jennifer Lynch was another one of them. And all 3 of them, ooh, something just fell off a table over there. Awesome. Even my house is getting excited. But anyway, all 3 of them started with me as amateurs and won their pro cards within the last year. Again, Shanika's kind of on that cusp, but I'm going to count her anyway. So all 3 of them won their pro cards this past year. And now they are sponsored athletes with us as well. And they have that Pro Performer Promise. Jennifer won her pro card, winning the overall at Ben Weider. Yulia won hers at North Americans. And Shanika won hers at Universe last year. So there's options. Like I said, even if you don't get picked on this particular round, there's options to get added onto the team. So all 3 of them won their pro cards and are now sponsored for the remainder of their career with me. On top of that, Flamosaurus, yes, there you go. I love it. On top of that, we awarded 3 more sponsorships as well. The first one I'm going to talk about is Brandy Lewis. So Brandy has working with us for 3 years now, I believe it is. Earned herself a sponsored athlete spot last year. Did phenomenal on stage the year before, national level, Mr. Pro Card by 1 spot a couple of times. And then she just really started coming out of her shell as well and becoming a real light for the community. She's one of those ones that if you follow her, she's one of the ones that can put the vibe of our events and things that we do into words the best. She's really, really good at that. So this past year, she was deployed for the military. So she wasn't able to compete, but she came back to Cuties Conquering the Stage and just killed it. And so she also won a sponsorship with us this year too. So we're hoping that this year we can get her up and over that hump so she can actually win her pro card as well. But I'm really excited to see her get back on stage this year. And I think it's going to be a whole new package. And I think we can get that. I think we can get her up and over and get her into the pro league. So really excited for Brandy, and really happy to have her back too. She actually had a tough story too. Her first suit that she got from me, they had a house fire and she lost that suit in the fire. And that suit was the one that almost won her pro card. So it was a little bit disappointing, but we're going to make sure that we get her a fire suit for this year and get her up and over that hump into the pro league. So just wanted to say congratulations to Brandy again. I'm looking back and forth again at these comments, making sure I'm not missing anybody. Yeah, show off pro cards. Yes, I love that. So really excited about that. Another one that won her sponsorship at Cuties Conquering the Stage is Gwen Green. So this is the first time that I was introduced to Gwen. Well, she's right there. she just commented. Did phenomenal at the show. I was really, really impressed overall with just her vibe and energy on stage more than anything. She took instruction very, very well when it came to correcting posing and things like that as well. So that her shape, her look, her overall presence and vibe, it's just got that star power. And I'm really excited to get to know her better throughout this year. And I'm really excited. I think we can get a pro card out of her too. Like, these girls that did well at the Cuties Conquering the Stage, not to toot my own horn, but most of them end up winning their pro cards. I'm just saying, they got that it factor. And when you got that it factor, I mean, there's just no denying that. So I'm really excited to see what we can do with Gwen this year. So she's another one that was added on this year at Cuties Conquering the Stage. She's a mom, and just a really overall, really super awesome energy from her too. So really excited to see how that goes for her this year. And again, I'm kind of popping back and forth between the two comments here. So for those of you that are on Instagram right now, if you're new on Instagram right now, we are live on YouTube as well. So go ahead and jump on over to YouTube if you haven't already. Yes, I'm excited to work with you too, Gwen. Excited to work with you too, for sure. So that's why I work with you. Yeah, toot that horn, right? I know. Hey, listen, it's not bragging if it's true. It's not bragging if it's true. So the third one that I wanted to talk about is Nadia. Nadia is also one that I met for the first time at Cuties Conquering the Stage. Flew all the way in from California. Beautiful girl, hasn't competed for a few years. I think if Nadia's on here, I don't know if Nadia's on here or not, but I think it's been 3 years since she's been on stage. But gorgeous overall look. Really has a beautiful shape and frame. Again, another one that took amazing instruction when it came to posing and things like that. Has 3 kids at home. I don't know where she fit 3 kids in that teeny tiny little waistline of hers, but God bless her, man. Like she looks amazing. And again, she was another one with just amazing energy. Like one thing that really stuck out to me, honestly, was I knew she had a very long travel day getting into Cuties Conquering the Stage, coming from the West Coast. And she was just so full of positive energy, regardless, when she walked into that cocktail mixer. It was like one of those things where I was drawn to go talk to her because of that energy. So, though, again, that's the kind of thing that I look for. You'll find as I start announcing some of these people and things like that, that I'm very much a vibe kind of person. I feel you. And that is how I know if you're the right fit or not. Right. So all the stuff out there that you can produce, I can sense it. Like I can just sense it. And, she's another one that I could just sense it with. And that's what draws people in when you're on stage too. It's a big deal. That it factor is a big deal when you're on stage. So I wanted to give her a big shout out as well. So those were 3 that we added on, plus our Pro Performer Promise girls from Cuties Conquering the Stage. And now we're going to move on to a few renewals that we're going to do. So this is something too, guys. Hey, Cuties, had to switch from phone and app so I could comment. There you go. So now we're going to get into a few renewals. So here's the thing, guys. Once you get into the cutie community, you're stuck. Unless you stop competing and like you just don't want to take up a spot or something like that. As long as you're doing the things that I ask you to do, which you guys all saw when you filled out your application, it's not a very difficult thing to do. I'm again, I go based on effort, and I know when somebody's putting good effort in and when somebody's not. You know what I mean? So I am doing a few renewals tonight. Yes, it's a great place to be stuck. It's a great place to be stuck. So I'm going to announce a few renewals tonight. And the 3 that I'm going to announce tonight, I kind of call them my 3 amigos because they're together all the time. So they probably already know who they are now that I've just mentioned that. And that would be Raven, Michelle, and Jessica. So the 3 of them, if you ever get into a room with them, you will be laughing nonstop 4 days. And they also are huge supporters of the brand. Huge supporters of the women in general in this sport, but they're the first ones to lend you a helping hand or give you a smile or whatever it may be. Yeah, everybody's laughing over here. They know exactly what I'm talking about. There's just something about them that draws you to them. So that's one of the reasons why I love having them a part of my brand too. So, yes, ladies. Yes. And tonight, don't you worry. Tonight, once we get done with this live feed, I have a video to put out from Jessica. Jessica, I was dead. I was laughing so hard at that video. So, you guys, when you submit videos for the athlete search, they don't necessarily have to be serious or anything like that. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're serious, and that's great and that's wonderful. Sometimes they're fucking hilarious, and that's Jessica. So that will be going out on Instagram or right after this live feed, just so you know. I was laughing. That was good. That was good. It was really good. So you guys will enjoy it. So a great example was we just had our first Sundays with Shawn this past week, and we had a bunch of brand new girls that came in that have never competed, and this was their first time in a group posing class. And the first thing that I saw Raven do was go over and talk to those new girls and make them feel comfortable and make them feel welcome. And that's the kind of personality that all three of them have. Raven, Michelle, and Jessica all have that. So they're buff girls, right? Yes, exactly. Congratulations to these ladies. Yes, absolutely. So I'm looking back and forth at both the Instagram and YouTube for comments right now. So congrats. Yes, they're 100% the Trace Amigas. I love it. Yes. Isn't it fun? Yeah, the positivity in the chat is awesome too. I love it. It's great. Like this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's that community aspect. That's what I'm looking for from this this athlete search. Again, it's not for me, it's not about social media numbers. It's about this. It's about this right here. It's about this atmosphere. So that's pretty cool. Yes. The glitter gang. Absolutely. There you go, Raven. I love it. The glitter gang. I love it. Yeah, ladies, you're changing lives. Absolutely. They sure are. Yep. No, you don't submit a serious one, Jessica, ever. I love it. It's great. Yeah, they search for folks. Yeah. See, here's the problem with glitter. Once it's stuck on you, it doesn't come off. So that's what those three are like. They get stuck. It's stripper dust. They get stuck forever. That shit's never washing off. So that's so funny. I feel like I've made friends when I get on these lives. I don't even know any of you. That's the funny part too, because you'll go to shows and you'll meet these girls in person. And they're just like that. You see them on chat too. Yeah, we searched for new folk. Yeah, got that. Okay, yes. I remember seeing them on live feeds before attending my first SWS last year, and naturally was terrified. And those three were so welcoming. Yep, absolutely. They sure are. Yep, absolutely. I love it. Jamaica, surprised I could even spell the word. I love it. It's too funny. Yes, you guys are stuck forever. You're stuck forever. Yeah, and they're both brides. So here you go. Michelle just mentioned that too. Both Raven and Jessica are also going to be her bridesmaids. I'm not saying I made that happen, but I made that happen. Isn't that crazy though? Like, you really have a lot to thank me for. That's all I'm saying. And Jessica, your video did it. Your video definitely thanked me. So y'all will see it when I finish up with this live stream. So it's so funny. Okay, so with that, we are going to move on and we're going to go to a couple of new sponsored athletes this year. So both of these ladies, actually, I have never worked with. So like I said, sometimes I just go off of a vibe. So that's what I've done with the next two girls that I'm going to announce. The first one is on our live streams all the time. She's always commenting, always a part of it. I've actually never met her in person, but I got the athlete search application in her video, and honestly, the video kind of put me over the edge as far as deciding to put her onto the sponsored athlete team this year, just because she said a few things in that particular video that really resonated with me. I don't know if she's on here tonight or not, but I'm sure she'll get in here and watch it at some point. She was also on our live stream for Cuties Conquering the Stage. So she was part of the live stream for CCTS as well. So the first new girl that I'm adding tonight is Ariella Michael. So I don't know if she's here. I'm looking back and forth. I may have missed her because there's quite a few girls coming on both feeds. So if you're here, happen to tell me that you're here. There she is. She's here. All right. There you go. See, I told you. So, so yes, I'm adding her to the team this year. One of the things that really drew me to her was the fact that when she was in that live stream group, she was the one that was kind of getting everybody together and creating a support group for everybody. She's also a life coach, which obviously resonates with me and my brand, that kind of thing. But one of the things that we hear, and I'm screaming in the supermarket, I love it. I love it. I love it. And see, everybody that's like saying what a beautiful sister and everything like that are all girls that were in that live stream group for Cuties Conquering the Stage. So you guys know what her personality and what her vibe is. And one of the things that she said on that video that she submitted to me that really resonated with me was she talked about how she grew up with values of valuing your brain, and valuing being smart and all of those kinds of things, which I can completely agree with and relate to, but not always being able to value you as a beautiful woman. And that this sport is helping her to also value that part of herself, being a beautiful woman. And that right there stuck out to me because I feel that right here. I feel that right here because it was the same thing growing up for me. I was the smart girl. I was the nerd. I was the girl that was at the top of my class and all of that. I was not the pretty girl. I was not the one that everybody was drawn to. I was the one with the Coke bottle glasses in the corner studying when everybody else was out partying. That was me. So it took a lot for me when I grew up to start valuing being a beautiful woman. There is a lot of value in being a beautiful woman. So that particular line to me, that particular line to me really, really hit home. So that was what put me over the edge. And I'm reading some of these comments. It's beautiful. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm crying. There's no crying in bikini. I'm like choking up too. So I'm trying not to cry myself. So I got home to my parents in Jersey and they're listening. I love it. I love it. I'm hitting you up after this. Heck yes. Congratulations, friend. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Literally crying. Oh, I love it. That's great. That's awesome. You're going to make me cry and I'm just reading comments. Don't do that to me. I'm just reading comments on a freaking screen. But I felt that. You know, I felt that in the video. Shit, it's actually happening. Fuck. Woof. I have a foul mouth too. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. This is supposed to be fun, you guys. Why am I crying? Oh my goodness. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I swear. Woo! There we go. All right. Jenna, I'm definitely coming to Virginia. There you go. See, I love it. I love it. All the tears going over here, man. I know. What is this? There's no crying in bikini. But yes, honestly, that's what put it over the edge for me. So I felt that deep inside right here. So yes, good tears. Yes, absolutely. 100%. So if Shawn starts crying, I know, right? I have a problem, you guys. This happens. And those of you that have been to Cuties Conquering the Stage, it's like, once I start crying, I can't stop. It's a problem. It's a problem. We're done. We good. We good. I got one more person to announce tonight. I can't be crying. Okay. So the last person I'm going to announce tonight is going to be a new athlete to our brand as well. Again, never worked with her. Don't know her at all other than what I've seen from her Instagram, what she has posted, her athlete search application, her video, all of those things. And again, I'm going on a vibe. This girl has actually never competed before, never stepped foot on stage. But again, I go on vibe, and there's just something about her that I just connect to. She's got a great spirit. She's funny. You can tell she's very smart and educated. When I was listening to her video, I could just hear the passion and the power in her voice. And that's why I'm going to bring her on for this year. She's a brand new, like I said, hasn't even stepped on stage this year. She's getting on stage for the first time this spring. And she's a wellness competitor as well. Again, looks amazing from what I can see from her Instagram and her photos and everything like that. So I'm excited to see how this goes for her first show. But that's Alexandria Brockner. Alexandria Brockner. So again, don't know if she's here on this live feed or not. I'm gonna look and make sure that I acknowledge her if she's here. But again, she was just like, there's just things when she would post it that I would just start laughing and things like that. Like, and then when I watched her videos, her submission video, I was like, okay, this girl's got some power behind her, you know. Again, very, very smart girl. She mentioned, I think she said she's the 7th out of 9 kids or something like that. So she had to fight for everything she's ever earned. So she just earned herself a sponsorship here. So I know if she's not on here now, she will be later. Let's see if she's brand new. The Glitter Gang needs to meet her. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Oh, there she is right there. I told you she's on. There you go. So yes, brand new competitor. Like I said, never even stepped on stage. So when I tell you these kinds of things, guys, and I tell you to go out there and put yourself out there, you just never know. You never know. Don't be afraid to take that jump. Don't be afraid to take that leap. Yes, she's here. Yes. Congratulations. All the congratulations coming in. I love it. I love it. So don't be afraid to go out there and take that jump, take that leap of faith. Believe in yourself, bet on yourself, because you just never know. She said she's 7 out of 9. Could you imagine being the 7th kid out of 9 children? That's a lot. That's a lot of beating up your brothers and sisters. I figure if she could beat her brothers and sisters up, she's gonna do pretty damn good on stage. That's what I figure. Oh gosh, jump head first. Absolutely. Absolutely. I really want to instill that on you guys. Like, there is nothing that is out of reach for you. Nothing. If you want it, go after it. Okay. This is a perfect example. You know, she could have looked at this athlete search and said something like, you know, I'm brand new to this. There's no way I'm going to get chosen for this. But she went out and she did it. And look at her now. Look at her now. Right? You're welcome. I'm glad that I can do this for you. And again, I kind of like bringing new competitors in too. Like Darlene can attest to this from last year, because you are green and I can kind of help you come into the sport the right way and not waste a lot of time. You know, not waste a lot of time and effort and energy. You know, I want you to get started on the right foot. So I like being able to do that too, and you know, give you a jump start so that you're pointed in the right direction from the get-go. So yeah, jump head first. We're seeing all that. Oh my God, yes, congratulations. So intimidating, brand new myself. Yeah, man, just freaking go for it. Just go for it. You just never know, you know. And just because, like I said before, if you don't get a yes through these few days that we do this, we're going to do more announcements tomorrow night. If you don't get a yes through these few days, that doesn't mean it's a no. It just means it's a not right now. Right? It's a not right now. In life, you're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get a lot of not right nows. Doesn't matter. Keep pushing. Okay. Tonight, we got some yeses, though. We got some yeses tonight. I will never steer you wrong. That's right. That's right. If you think about it this way, when I put you out there on that stage, I'm putting myself out there on that stage. So I want you to do your very best. I want you to do your very best. That's what I'm here for. Wasted the time. I was trying to figure things out. Yes. Trust me. I understand. That's why I do what I do. Because I wasted a lot of time too. I get it. I do. Yeah, just hold on to hope, guys. We are doing several nights of these athlete search announcements. And like I said, we are also giving away suits to the people that share the most. So if you missed that part of it, that is open to everyone. So I know some people ask, because I've had some pros ask me if they can earn sponsorships. They can't earn a sponsorship if they're a pro unless they worked with me as an amateur. If you worked with me as an amateur before you won your pro card, you can still earn a sponsorship with me. But you can earn one of the free suits by sharing. So this is not over. Okay, this is not over by any stretch of the imagination. This is one night of 4. Okay, we're going to be doing athlete search announcements for 4 nights. All right. So yeah, you did not have to waste time. Absolutely did not, Darlene. You jumped in right head first. We got you good. We got you in there. Good. So I really love the fact that we've got a lot of people on YouTube. That's awesome. I love it. Well, don't be sweat. See, if you're sweaty and nervous all day long, I'm just helping you with your cardio, right? Think of it that way. I'm helping you with your cardio. So there's always a positive to everything, right? There's always a positive. Oh my God. There we go. I was like, I had an eyelash out of place. We got this. So that is going to do it for this evening. All right. So just so you know, I want to go over the people that we mentioned tonight already. So the new ones we added on this year, brand new athletes, Gwen, Brandy, and Nadia from Cuties Conquering the Stage. Then we have renewals. We have Jessica, Raven, and Michelle's renewals. And then as brand new sponsored athletes, we have Ariella and Alexandria. So hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Ariella. I don't know. You're gonna have to help me with that. Once I meet you in person, I'll get it right. I tell people all the time, like, help me with names, please. I am not an MC, and there is a reason why I am not an MC. Aurelia. Okay, I will get that from now on. I got it. Aurelia, I'll get it. I love it. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, you guys. Let's see. I just think if there's this type of opportunity, amazing this opportunity to me. Oh, thank you. Yes, a lot of us. I'll be here in Virginia. I'll be at the posing clinic this weekend, so I'll see a lot of you guys there. If I've never met you in person and you're here on live or something like that, come say hi. Come say hi. You can't miss me. I'm like the 6'2" girl. Like I'm the tallest girl in the room. I used to be able to say that I got the pink hair, but I don't got pink hair anymore, so I can't give you that much. But we can make you a nickname. There you go. Yes, everybody's got to have a nickname to help me out. Absolutely. Yes. Congratulations to our new cuties. Yes, I love it. Okay, you guys. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go for this evening. Let you breathe a little bit, relax a little bit. We do have more nights of doing this. Okay. No, I at the end of Alexandria. Oh, okay. Did I write? I wrote it down correctly. I just pronounced it wrong. Y'all are gonna have to deal. You new people are gonna have to deal with me until I get you right. Once I get you right, we good. My soul has pink hair. That's correct. Yes, my soul is pink. 100%. Love it. And I can express how grateful I am to you, Shawn. You're never getting rid of. I know I'm never getting rid of you, Michelle. And I'm okay with that. So, with that, you guys, if you talk about the thing this weekend, if I'm coming both days, maybe it just depends on my schedule. We'll see. I might come both days. Yes, we'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll do it this exact same way. Eventually, we're going to end up doing all of our live feeds over here on YouTube, so get used to it, okay? Most of you got over there, which is great. That's awesome. So until we get everybody migrated over, we will do both, okay? Have a great night, you guys. I'm going to close out Instagram first, and then I'm going to close out YouTube, so hopefully I can figure this out, okay? Let me do Instagram here. There we go. It's not letting me end. There we go. Okay. There's that. And then, all right. Good night, you guys. And yes, congratulations to everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.